Hello, Dangerlings. It's Christmas week, and however you are spending this week, whether you celebrate or not, whether it is a good time or a little bit of a difficult time, I hope that you are safe and you are well and that you are taking care of yourselves. I, for one, will be not doing that. I will be eating my body weight in cheese and watching every John Candy movie ever made. But, you know, we all celebrate in our own way. This week's episode is a rerun. It is part 3 of our Brindlewood Bay special. I hope you enjoy it.
Dude, I love it. I do. They love Christmas, don't they? Them Dangerlings, they love a bit of Christmas.
Mick Jagger, get back down the street.
Oh,
get back
leave
to the
me
police.
alone.
Go on, get out of here. You're no friend of ours since you brought the sheriff in down on top of all of us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Danger Club Christmas special. Oh, it's part 3. We're playing Brindlewood Bay, where the murder mavens, played suspiciously by people that sound like characters from the Danger Club podcast, are investigating the murder, or is it a murder, of Amelia Hawthorne, one of the richest people in Brindlewood.
It's definitely a murder.
Right, well, you certainly seem... Oh, drums back. Drums alive again. That's good.
Yeah, well, because that wasn't a murder. That was a fake out, is what that was.
Oh, you faked us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So after this, we're going to meta-investigate the non-murder, the faking of Drummond's death into this. So... we've uncovered a few things, but you've rattled the feathers of the local authorities. Sheriff Philippe and Deputy Jam Jam have come down on you quite severely for meddling in this, and now they are very closely watching Blanche von Hoops to stop any kind of meddling. Blanche, you ruffled the feathers of authority there.
Yeah. I just like the ruffle the feathers thing.
She hates birds so much.
I
think Blanche might be turning around. I'm not sure. Blanche might be loving birds soon. I'm not sure.
Whoa, we'll
see character arc. Yeah, she feels like birds. You know, hating birds has been a downfall. So yeah, and
Bridget is super focused on solving this mystery.
Laser-like focus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we found a couple of things. What are the clues we found so far, T?
So far, the clues we found...
we haven't got many.
In the Christmas room, I found a shattered glass of eggnog. I've got the pieces of glass in my pocket. And the eggnog was from last night. Also, we found a Christmas wreath with other poisonous leaves, poison ivy and other poison things, nightshade, etc. Poison wreath is the other
poisoned
one.
Wreath. God.
Next to her bed she's lying dead on.
We also found out who was in the house and who was there overnight.
We did.
So
I was going to get the rest of the names off air, but we've just gone straight. So,
okay.
So we got Uncle Jimmy. We got his ex-wife Magdalena.
Yeah.
Avery.
Who's Avery?
Someone. Grandmama.
There was a dad. Who was the dad?
Grandmama.
Is Tom connected to Caroline? Caroline and Tom are married, yes?
Tom is connected to
Tom is Caroline's mother.
Tom is
Caroline's mother.
What the hell is going on here?
What kind of a family is this?
Tom is Caroline's brother, right?
Tom is Caroline's father.
Shit.
He's Amelia's brother.
Well, that's my theory out the window.
So it's Amelia's brother.
See you later.
The mystery guide relates everyone to the deceased, obviously. Like, everyone is related to... now we're trying to relate everyone to the deceased niece. So I have to be like, so that means that they are that person who is this.
You should have made a family tree.
Wait, so Tom...
Yes.
Tom is Amelia's brother, Tom Hawthorne.
He's called Thomas. You're being very familiar.
Thomas! Okay. Thomas.
And then we've got MZ.
Thomas.
Amelia.
Please note that the drums is written down to mash. He looks like Tom Hash.
That's his Tom.
That's his
Russian. I forgot the H.
Tomash.
So Thomas Hawthorne's brother of
That
Amelia.
is Amelia's brother.
What?
That's Amelia's brother.
Yeah, Amelia's brother. Yeah. Okay. And also father of Scarlett.
Thomas is the father of Caroline, who is the mother of...
Right.
I personally am really enjoying
yes,
this.
father of Caroline.
It makes a nice switch around where Drums actually haven't written everything down and remembers all the name of the NPCs, and I am going out of my way to actively forget them all.
That's how we do at Christmas. We switch places.
Yes, we swap roles.
I'm just enjoying this beautiful display of drum hand, which is a version of shorthand that you're putting there. It means nothing to me, but...
It means nothing to me.
Vienna.
That's why when we come back and I look at any notes I've made, I go, who's Turdberger? Because I can't read my own handwriting. That's why.
Tomash, yeah.
Tomash Turdberger. What are you doing here?
Good, okay.
I can tell you
but there were other people. Uncle Jimmy. Whose uncle is he?
Uncle Jimmy. He's Everett and Skylar's uncle.
Everett and Skylar's uncle?
Yes.
Which... makes him
We've just met
Thomas's
them too.
brother.
Honestly,
He is Thomas's brother.
it's making my eyes
And Amelia.
bleed.
Okay, so Jimmy.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, Thomas, and Amelia.
Yeah.
This is
They're
the
all
entire
siblings.
episode. This is the entire episode.
This is episode 3.
They're a family, Drummond. Yes, they are
family.
all linked.
We hope you're following
they're
this.
all-
Yeah.
The whole
Can we?
You've also got Magdalena, who is one of Jimmy's ex-wives.
wait, hold on.
Okay.
And Amelia and Jimmy. There they are. Okay, they're chopping
There we
the
go.
tree.
Can you explain to us who else is in Brindlewood Bay? Just go through every household.
Okay,
Do a
then we've got-
census. I just want to see a
got
census.
Caroline.
Okay.
And
Oh,
she
God,
got
we're
any
back on
sisters or
Caroline
brothers?
again.
How many times have you got Caroline written?
Caroline's husband is Avery. He's in the house
Okay,
as well.
Caroline married to Avery.
And then along with it all, you've got Grandmama
Mumra.
Grandma might.
Whose grandma is she?
She is Amelia Hawthorne's grandma.
Amelia's grandma?
Right?
How? Jesus Christ!
Nobody knows.
Oh my God. Grand.
So she's in the house as well. She's got her own room.
So she doesn't have a name, she's just Grandma Mama Mama.
She's just known as everyone refers to her as Grandma Mama.
Okay, Grandma Mama.
Grandma mama.
Okay.
Grandma Mama.
Caroline's
Grandma
married to
Mama,
Avery,
Mama.
and her children are Everett and Skylar.
That's right.
And that's it. And there's an
Easy.
ex-wife as well.
Case solved.
Family recognised.
We're gonna do so well on this, but shall we begin it with a little cozy move? Should we?
Yeah.
So this is a technique this is one of the particular things you can do in Brindlewood Bay, where you can cut away to a scene from probably earlier in the day or at some point during the investigation, where two of the murder mavens meet up to engage in a cozy activity and have a discussion, at the end of which you have a few options. So whoever's cozy move, who is going to instigate a cozy move?
Me.
Okay, Ross, so you are going to take another maven to your cozy place to do your cozy activity. During the course of the conversation, you get to pick two of these things. I held up three fingers there. Two of these things. Whoever you take gets to pick one of these things. You may ask the other character a question, and they must answer it truthfully and completely. You can get the other character to agree to a particular course of action, or if they refuse, you can give them a condition. Or you can clear a condition from your own character. Alternatively, as both of your actions, if you want to, you can stumble upon a clue. In the course of your discussion. So, who are you going to take on a cozy activity?
Caroline.
Caroline, and Foltaginia are going to. What's Foltaginia's cozy activity?
Is baking pizzas in my spider vivarium.
We are baking pizzas in a greenhouse filled with spiders.
Yeah. And this?
They're everywhere.
Don't worry,
How can you get food in a place like this?
Don't worry, Caroline.
It's cozy.
They're not harmless. They're
They're not harmless. That means they're harmful. You got spiders in a greenhouse. They're probably tropical.
So this is going to be the west wing, where I'm going to put all my...
You haven't got any doors. It's a greenhouse.
This is going to be the east wing when I get the extension, and then I'm going to put big scaffolding around, so can have the spiders, create the webs up there.
You're right, because without scaffolding, spiders can't get up to ceilings.
And then Caroline, I'm going to get some tables and chairs.
Made of glass.
And I'm going to open up my own spider cafe.
So
And
that will
do-
be the spiders serving drinks, will it?
No, you sort of sit in there and you admire the spiders, and they can come and climb on your shoulders and say hello. And then I serve pizza in this little pizza oven.
Covered in spiders.
No, they keep away from the...
They will for
the
a short amount of time. For a very short amount of time that it's in the oven. And then once you get it out, they're covered in spiders.
Look, Caroline, I know you're jealous of my greenhouse because I got the last one in the city, okay? I brought you here to sort of make amends. I thought you'd be excited, and I wanted to ask you if you wanted to be a partner in my spider cafe.
Oh, you're right, Foltaginia. I'm sorry. And I tell you what, your tomatoes are coming on very nicely. I think, anyway. They're covered in spiders. I can't tell how red they are. But,
Be careful if you eat them, they're covered in spider eggs.
This is the least
Cozy
place
place.
I've ever
This is
been
a cozy place.
Yeah.
This one's called Barry. This one's called Jesus.
Oh, well, it is Christmas themed, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a nativity scene. I think, anyway. Doesn't look
Three
like
wise
a
spiders.
section to me. That looks pretty eggy.
In this, do I have to tell him what?
Yeah, so tell me what it sounded like one of your actions was to try and get him to invest in your
Yeah.
Can't we have
pizza
do
oven
you want to do a
business.
clue?
Yeah, but I choose.
No,
I
you
can-
That's your choice.
so you can choose two things, or you can trade in both things to find a clue.
Oh well, I've already used one of them.
That's what we're doing.
What's the other one?
Could ask a question that they must answer truthfully, or you can clear a condition from yourself.
We had the option to find a clue. Drum is going out of its mind. We had the option to find a clue. And you want me to invest in your fucking spider cafe.
I'm so glad Shania isn't here because she would be losing her shiz right now.
Here, have some spider tea.
Thank you. Can I, what roll do I have to make to discreetly just yeet it over my shoulder without Foltaginia and I looking?
Oh my goodness! It's I don't know what time. What time did you invite? Caroline?
the night.
Night time.
At night time. They can all see and we can't. Just a dark sea.
Yeah.
Legs.
No, there is lighting, but it's attracting moths and everything, and like
good for the spiders,
flies.
I guess,
Yeah, so you know.
Okay, it's a night move. So, what are the risks, Carolina, of trying to dispose of this tea in the room full of spiders?
That I end up just panicking and throwing the spider tea onto the only other person in the room, which is Foltaginia.
I can tell you, it's so much worse than that because the spiders may be personally offended by this and may choose to attack you. If you
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
so go ahead and roll us a night move using.
If you die, how
of
do you
your
explain
stats.
it in the flashback that you're there?
Well, what thing am I using?
Which stat would you like to use for it?
I guess to throw some tea at someone, perhaps.
Maybe. It's probably I would say maybe
Composure or
vitality.
vitality? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll go
a
vitality.
physical thing. You're using your vim. It's 2 dice. Oh yeah, cool.
That's a 10 total.
A 10 total. That is a success.
Yay!
Lovely.
Oh, you liked it that much, did you?
Chinned it right away, Foltaginia. Don't need any more, thank you.
Well, I brought you here because I wanted to ask you a question. Caroline. I just wondered, do you think the other girls like me?
You should have left this behind with Beelzebub.
Sorry, man.
Well, Veldalina's too busy smashing herself in the face with jugs all the time.
Oh, lovely jugs.
So you don't count on her, but I know for a fact that Blanche thinks very highly of you.
Oh,
And so does. So does. What was the name of your character again?
Bridget.
Bridget. And Bridget also doesn't mind spiders as well.
Oh.
And I am your friend.
So, you're going to invest in the Spider Cafe?
I didn't say yes. Would you like a Werther's
Oh,
original?
if you don't, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a condition.
I've got him. Sort of sell me overly large aubergines and me courgettes
Well,
from my garden. I don't make very much.
Okay, well then you get a condition if you don't follow me.
Fine, fuck it, bring your condition.
What condition?
What can I give her?
So it's an adjective describing something that has happened. So maybe
All this bit has been shit. There's been nothing good. What was the point of doing this scene? We're just going to put shit things on each other. We made the game harder for ourselves. Just because you wanted to do a bit about fucking spiders.
is it guilt? Is it regret? Is it covered in spiders? Is it
Envy.
Envy. Secretly, what happened after that was the Spider Cafe went on to be a huge success in Brindlewood Bay, and
Could have invested at the right time.
Anyway, flashback. We learned a lot.
That was it.
That was it, team.
15 minutes.
it's like the side scenes in Count of Monte Cristo. It's like, how is any of this relevant to this story? Oh,
Foltaginia is just sipping a tea with a Spider Cafe on it.
yeah, a lot of the cups in the house are Spider Cafe branded. Like they all bought them on their trips to it. There's little reminders of it everywhere.
If only I'd got all my assets and all my 8 legs together at the right time.
Oh my god.
Anyway, there's been a murder.
Oh, that was what you said last time, wasn't it? Thank you for reminding us.
We need everyone in the living room right now.
We're outside. They kicked us out the house.
Hold on.
No, we're not outside the house.
No,
we're
we're
just outside
outside
that
the
room.
bedroom, yeah.
So, should we go?
Ladies, may I speak to you separately from everyone?
Can we go to the other side of the corridor?
That's fine. Yes, you go across to the other side of the. You go to the billiard room. She has a billiard room
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Should we have a game of billiards?
It's like a billiard room. Upstairs.
Why would you?
I mean, that would never happen, but all right.
But the thing is, I mean,
why wouldn't you have a billiard room
because
upstairs?
you'd have to get a billiards table all the way upstairs. Why would
You have
you
to
bother?
get beds upstairs.
Yeah, why would you
get-
bother with it? You could have a billiards table downstairs. Why would you bother?
All the things.
Hit it.
Have you never played Cluedo?
Dangerlings, if you've ever been in a building where there's a billiards table up higher than one floor, let us know.
Yes, please do.
The Hawthorns are a connected family, James.
Yeah,
They can,
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Get a billiard
I know.
table upstairs.
Yeah, I can
They'll
see
take
those
it in
little
bits,
connections.
won't they? And they'll screw it in.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Or someone will
Screw it
build it.
together.
Yeah,
Someone
if
will
they-
build it in
yeah.
the room.
If
like,
they
yeah.
didn't, they'd be a bit snookered, wouldn't they?
Oh, it's like having a pool, isn't it? Whoa! No, that was good.
Oh, Veldina, make a meddling move to try and understand the strangeness of this billiard room being upstairs.
Okay.
She's done nothing.
7. What was it? What was it? I was rolling.
So it's meddling. So you're rolling. You're adding. Go ahead and add your reason to this.
Okay, that's good because that's my top skill. So it's a 9.
A 9. That is successful. So you do find a clue. There is something strange about there being a billiard room upstairs, which causes you to have a little think.
I love that this is Dan just trying to link it all in.
Yeah.
Trying to bring
Sherlock.
everything back. I wish that I could. I wish I could do this in the main thing. Be like, the bollocks you said is somehow connected to the main plot. On the story again. Thinking about everything is connected to the main plot.
Okay, clue.
Okay. You find you agree that it does seem unusual, and you and looking around it, you see that the room is completely covered in pictures of Pekingese dogs. They appear to be portraits of dogs, and underneath them there are little plaques denoting Chestnut the Second, Chestnut the Third, and Chestnut the Fourth around the room. They appear to be these little portraits of Pekingese. And there is a plaque on the billiard table that says Chestnut the First Memorial Billiard Table.
Oh, is he made out of a billiard table?
No, what? No, I think it's commemorating the Pekingese.
Oh.
Dude, that's a lot of nuts.
I wasn't sure about it being strange at first, but you're right. All these chestnuts in one room, it seems strange.
It does. And the billiard table being upstairs. That's strange. I told you.
Well, I'm not sure I agree about that. However, I do have something I must tell you, ladies. Something very important.
Ooh.
I have found some clues. Yes. Upstairs, when I was in the Christmas room that was covered in Christmas, I found...
Christmas upstairs.
I know. You're thinking, how did they get all the Christmas into the upstairs room? Well, luckily Santa did it for him with his magical twinkly nose. Okay. So, there was an eggnog glass. Shattered. It was eggnog from last night. I have the glass here. Look.
Wait.
What?
How do you know it were an eggnog glass and not just some other glass that was used for eggnog?
Because I smelled and tasted the eggnog.
Is there such a thing as an eggnog glass?
Yes.
What, it's made out of eggnog?
Yes. No, not made out of eggnog. Specifically for holding eggnog. It's like a glass, but it's a mug.
Specifically for eggnog.
It's a see-through.
Yeah,
specifically. I mean, you know, I would, in certain families, they would have such things. I mean, they are rarities.
Oh, so
expensive.
So a glass just used for 1 month of the year.
Yes, exactly.
Not even a month,
I mean,
a couple of days, really.
These people who have this kind of money. I mean, I've known a few in my time. My ex-husband, well, he had. I moved in certain circles. I would understand these things anyway. So I'm not going to give you the full recall now.
Glass, a sherry glass, and your eggnog glass.
Anyhow, yes, it's a broken eggnog glass. Do you think we might be able to get a print from it?
What else did you find?
Hang on. Are we going to get a print from a glass?
Because it will have been held by someone.
Did you put any gloves on when you picked it up?
I used tinsel.
The famous...
Hold on.
Tinsel from...
I could have something we could get a print from it. And
you do one of your
Velverina
rubbings.
pulls out, one of her jars of slime, which she's got.
Yeah.
She's like, I could imprint the glass on the slime and then it'll show up the fingerprint.
It's weird that you call it slime.
You are amazing. You're always amazing me. You're such a wonderful lady.
This is incredible.
Velverina pours the slime into her hand. It's sort of like silly slime, like you got when you're a kid, like sort of jelly.
Sensible.
And all the shards of the glass, and press them in what looks like the outside of them to the slime.
Okay, so you press so this is going to be a day move. So what do you think? What could go wrong trying to press broken glass into a pot of slime?
The slime activates.
I think you cut your fingers pretty badly.
Probably take your fingers off.
I would say
no, fingers are going to go. Like.
If it was a night move, you could lose a finger or a hand, maybe even. But it's a day move.
It's a day move. Yeah. You could get a nasty cut.
So you can roll 3 dice,
which could get infected
because
it is slime.
Yeah, true.
Because you are using your slime.
Okay, so what I do?
Roll 3 dice, pick the highest numbers. The 2 highest numbers.
Oh wow! Okay, that's a 6 and a 4.
Very nice. That's a 10 plus whatever it is.
What would it be? Reason?
Probably reason.
Reason again. Yeah, 12.
Takes you to a 12. Very good. So you gain a few extra things from this. So you get a couple of good things. So first of all, you do indeed manage to press the slime to it, tick off your slime. You can't use that now. And when you pull it away, you see that there is a fingerprint very clearly marked on the slime. You managed not to cut yourself as well.
Well, this is extremely interesting. We need to get this to Inspector Detective Philippe at once. He's the only one who could find out who the fingerprint is from.
Well, no, but we can't trust him because he's really angry with us now.
Well, I mean,
but we need
he's angry with one of us. And,
Could we speak to Deputy Jam Jam? He's a bit more
let's talk
pliable.
Deputy Jam Jam is going to kill himself. I know this. I
He's
can feel
only
it in
2
my
days
bones.
to retirement.
It's 2 days retirement. He's got nothing left to lose. I mean, he's about to die at any moment.
I can tell you that because you rolled a 12, you actually gain a small benefit on top of this. So I can tell you the small benefit is that one of you has a personal connection to Deputy Jam Jam. Who is it and what is that connection?
Blanche.
Blanche, what is your personal connection?
I shouldn't have called myself. No, that's how
No, take it. Go for
Take
it.
it.
Right, the personal connection is that we once went on a date, but it didn't work out.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You have. So it's one of
You want
the
a date with a tiny flesh man with no flesh.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, how bad was Tinder that week?
Blanche's eyesight has never been great.
And he was like 3 times like my younger. Do you know what I mean? He was in his 20s or something, and I'm in my 90s.
Imagine him trying to swipe left or right. He's just putting his hand on it. It's just sticking to the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's that? You have a special connection.
Once upon a time, can I do a cozy place?
Oh, yeah, let's do a cozy place.
Do a cozy
Who are you
place.
taking to your cozy place?
Veldolina.
Veldelina, what's the cozy scene?
So we're in a ditch. It's raining hard. Veldolina. That's not my voice.
I'm so glad I brought my waterproof shawl.
Yeah, and then Blanche would like to wrap the picnic blanket, the old picnic blanket that's wet around Veldolina to warm you up a bit as we were in the rain.
Thanks.
And I just remember that we went on this date and it was so nice. We stared into each other's eyes and, we were like having that moment where you look down at your food and then one person looks at one person and the other person looks at the other person and you both look at each other, and I felt a spark of energy. But then,
Did you end up seeing his penis?
well,
I haven't seen one in so long.
Well, he's got no clothes on. He's kind of inside out, so not really.
Sorry, I'm not.
Oh, there's a tramp in this ditch.
But I did say, I did say, oh, you look like a tasty bit of meat, and he just got up and left. Never spoke to him again, until he had a go at me once.
I mean, he's like the Pillsbury bacon boy, isn't he? He's just sort of, might be a bit sensitive eating.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you ask him why he has no flesh?
No, I didn't. I thought it wasn't polite.
No.
Please find a clue.
Please do a fucking clue.
Got any investment proposals?
Did you watch Good Morning this morning? It was quite good, wasn't it?
Oh, it was so good. They had that MZ on, didn't they? What's his name?
Yeah, he's in a new show where
Yeah,
apparently
yeah.
he's a haunted axe that tries to solve crimes.
Who fucking came up with that?
I know, they're desperate for ideas at the moment, aren't they? Oh,
And
I can sit here for hours.
Oh, hours and hours is so
hours.
nice. Oh, look, a red beak chaffinch. Throw something at it.
Oh my God. What are you using your cozy scene for? Do you want to get a clue? Do you want
Nah, no, I do. I want a clue. We want a clue. We want a clue.
Okay, so I tell you what, we're gonna cut over to the to you over at the police precinct together, going over
Like,
to
fuck for that.
trying to leverage your past relationship on Deputy Jam Jam. Deputy Jam Jam looks up from his paper as you come in, as you enter the room, and says, Well, look who walked back into my life.
Hello. How are ya? How's your rash?
Everywhere. As well, you know.
I know. I didn't mean to give you it. It's just a bit of eczema. Don't worry about it.
They've been on
I don't know if you can catch eczema.
one unsuccessful date.
Except the eczema's on the inside.
Yeah. It's like inside
very
scratchy eczema. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So listen,
Yes.
mate. We need a little clue, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what it does to me when you call me mate?
I know, mate.
Reminds me of the good times, Blanche. We were so good together.
There was that one
mean the
little
good
moment where we
times?
stared at each other. It just wouldn't have worked, though, would it? My beak would have got caught up with your meat.
What?
You're a bird.
Are you a bird?
No, of course I'm not. But if
we
you
don't
do,
know. We don't know anymore. It's weird.
My beak will get caught with your meat is possibly like one of the sickest lyrics I've heard ever. I mean, sick.
and only you know what that means.
Never beak your meat.
No.
I remember it so clearly. We were at the fairground, weren't we? Where was it? We were at the fairground.
Well, I thought it was a restaurant, but my memory.
Of course, the restaurant at the fairground. The Dodgem-themed restaurant as we sat upon the Dodgems eating... What was it we were eating?
Candy spiders.
Candied spiders. God, that restaurant did so well, didn't it?
It really did. Yeah, it was a branch of yours, wasn't it? I think.
Foltaginia.
Yeah, that's
Tell
right.
you what, I wish I'd gotten in on the ground floor on that one.
And I imagine you had the opportunity to get into it.
We've all fantasized about investing in this kind of thing. However, we must return to the point.
Yeah. I can taste them candy spiders now.
Stop your bloody teeth, it's a nonsense idea.
Yes, well, I remember you looked deep in my eyes. What was it you said to me?
I said, my beak, your meat. What about it?
Oh, I'm all of a quiver. Blanch, I can't deny it. I still love you. I've loved you since the day we sat upon those Dodgems eating those candied spiders. I've loved you since you first beaked my meat. I would do anything for you, Blanche.
Bra? You ain't getting into my bra. And that's that.
Oh, right. Can I do anything for you, or was this just...
Well, yeah.
May I just proffer the... we have a fingerprint here.
Oh, yeah, we got a fingerprint, sorry. I got caught up in your eyes.
Could you maybe
again.
look through the records? Tell us if you have this fingerprint on file.
Absolutely. I'll go and process it at once. And he hops down from the table and goes off. On the table, you can see there's a folded up folder with a... that says Hawthorne case on it.
I look at it. I immediately look at it.
Stuff it in your jumper. Let's
Bridget,
get it out of it.
Bridget.
What?
Bridget.
What is it?
Bridget.
Why?
Bridget,
Why?
even if you do find out who smashed a glass full of eggnog, that we don't know that's directly connected to the murder.
No, but the more information that we have,
Someone in the house
the
could have smashed
closer
an
we
eggnog.
can get to the truth, okay? All we have to do is get as many clues as we can, okay?
I'm just worried, Bridget, that you'll make connections with us. No connections. I know what you like, Bridget.
Hey,
Bridget,
look,
you can never let things
I will
go.
make as many connections as I feel necessary to break the case, okay?
Well, I'm just hoping that
Bridget.
the case doesn't
Look,
break
just
you.
the fuck off, everyone, okay?
I had a really good line then, but Foltaginia talked over it.
Sorry. Who are you?
Do it again. Go on.
I just hope that the case doesn't break you.
That's not as good
That is
anymore.
good, actually.
I prefer
works.
the beak and meat.
I felt that.
I liked it. It was quite deep. Yeah.
I'm on tenterhooks now. Oh,
Is it tenterhooks?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Tenterhooks.
tenterhooks.
Tender.
Yeah.
Tweet us, Dangerlings.
I believe it's tenterhooks, and I used to know why it was tenterhooks, and I can't remember now.
I think you can get tenterhooks from like Domino's with a
What's a
dip.
tenderhook?
A tenterhook is a type of rib.
Is it? Oh, I have something for that.
You've got a hammer for it.
Okay, so I'm going to look in the file.
You look in the
while he's
file.
gone.
Inside the file, the top document on the file is a screwed up letter. You have a little read through it. It's a letter addressed to Amelia Hawthorne. It is a letter, appears to be from her lawyers. It is advising her against changing her will, saying that the lawyers hope she won't do something that she comes to regret by taking this course of action. But if she insists, then they will go ahead as she requests for it.
Oh.
You have just enough time to read this before Deputy Jam Jam comes back, covered in ink.
Shove it back in there. Hi.
Now I've run the prints. I'm afraid it does not match anything on our files.
And your files only contain those people inside this town, is that correct?
Yes, and only people who've been arrested before, so it cannot be somebody who has been arrested in the past.
So our suspect is someone with no previous record with the Brindlewood Bay police.
Yes.
Hey.
That is true.
We've got this
Maybe
list.
someone from
Blunt,
out of
doesn't it?
town.
Because
perhaps.
you've had involvement with the police before, haven't you?
Yeah.
We both know about those. He waggles his non-eyebrows at you. Many involvements.
I have a small question for you, Deputy Jam Jam. Do you know who Amelia Hawthorne's lawyers were?
Yes, that's a funny question to just ask out of the blue, but I do know.
Well, I like to get to the point.
Yes, they were the they were the lawyers of Gooden and Mike.
Gooden and Mike. Why, thank you so much.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
We've got this list of the people that were in the house. Any chance you can tell us who's got a criminal record and who hasn't? Honey pie.
I feel like you're really pushing it.
Oh, I'm
there.
pushing it,
You
yeah.
are pushing it. We're gonna need a roll on that one. It's gonna be a presence roll. Using the old. Oh, I don't know. Is it the evening by now? Let's find out. I think it's probably still the daytime, but I'll tell you what. On a 5 or a 6, it's gonna be nighttime. Still the daytime. You good?
8.
An 8. All right, it's a success, but it's a success with the complication again.
All right.
Given that you're already kind of wanted by the police, wanted by one of the police, and really wanted by the other member of the police.
Yeah.
All right, so the Jam Jam thinks for a moment. Says,
Sorry, what was the question? Which of the people in the house have a criminal record?
Yes.
I can tell you that off the top of my head, I know that Jimmy Hawthorne, well, he's definitely had a few run-ins, drunk and disorderly. We all seem to find him around to do with that, Everett, back in his youth, Everett used to throw bricks through the windows of carriages. Because sometimes we use carriages here in Brindlewood Bay, even though it's a normal town.
Oh, I know, they're very whimsical.
Tourists love them. He used to smash them. Hated carriages, and he was arrested once for that and fingerprinted. So I have both of them on file, but I don't have anyone else. At which point there is a crash from outside. As you go running out into the street, you see your car. Whose car did you come in here, Mavens?
I mean, yeah.
Probably, I think it's Bridget's.
Bridget's car.
Because she seems to be driving this whole thing.
Oh,
Driving me crazy, you know what I mean?
Driving Miss Bridget.
Bridget's car. Bridget's car has a huge dent in the side of it, and there is smoke pouring from the bonnet where something is sideswiped into it, and
My car!
and it's pinned to the side of it with a fruit knife.
Fruit knife?
A fruit knife. It's a thing, James. Is a note that says, "Stay away, Mavens." And that's where we'll leave it for this week. Solve that mystery.
Drum, are you writing down "stay away, Mavens"?
Yes! It's what the note says!
Merry Christmas.
It might be important.
I can't remember it. It's like the most easiest thing.
I don't remember much. I have a checkered past.
Checking past.